welcome back to my channel. So today we're just going to jump right in. We're taking the light fuchsia color out of my Morphe 35B palette and we're just going to blend this into my transition area on both sides. This is a very pigmented color, but I am blending it in with my e.l.f. crease brush just so that we can get more of a faded effect. And then we're going to take this deep purple color and we're going to take it and put it right under the fuchsia, just creating the line where our soft cut crease will be today. And we're just going to blend that out on each side. So now we're going to take my favorite color out of the whole palette. This is a very warm, hot pink color. And we're just going to blend it on top of that lighter fuchsia shade just to give us a pop of color above the purple, but we are going to blend it together. So now we're going to take a black and we're going to put it in the outer V of our eye, but we're also going to blend it in and up into that purple, just giving it a more smoked out effect. And I did switch brushes to blend it out. That is a fluffy flat top brush that I'm using from Wish. And just to preserve my pink, I'm just going to go back in with that brighter fuchsia color, the second color we used, and now I'm going to take that indigo blue that's right up under the first purple we used, and I'm going to blend that out on top of the black. And then I'm going to take my flat blending brush and then I'm going to blend it into all of the other colors so that we don't get any harsh lines. So now taking Nude out of my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in the color Deep, I'm going to carve out where I want to put my most prominent color that's going on my lid. So I'm just going to take this flat brush and kind of lay out the place where I want my color. It doesn't have to be really precise because we're putting shadow on top of it and we will be blending into all the other colors. So now we're going to take that lime green color that's at the top, but this is more of kind of a cucumber cool green, and then I'm going to switch from using my brush to my finger and I'm just going to pack that color all over the places that I carved out. So now I'm going to take my Rose by MAC, and it is a pigment pot, and I'm going to dump some of it out, and I'm going to take that same flat brush and spray just a little matte spray so that it sticks a little easier. And we're just going to put that in between that indigo and that green so that we have some transition and it gives us kind of a shimmery rose gold overlay. If you're looking for a really good rose gold eyeshadow, this is the one, and it is $12 at MAC. So I've primed my face with my Smashbox Photo Finish primer, and then I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Orange Corrector. And today I'm really going to overly color correct because I want my foundation to be flawless, and I am struggling with dry patches and hyperpigmentation. So I am then going to set my problem areas with the orange matte shadow from my Nika K AP028 palette. I wanted to try something different today, so I took a NYC lip plumper and I'm going to apply it several times throughout this video and just to see if it gives me any difference. So I'm taking my RK by Kiss No More Blemish foundation in the color Caramel, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face with my small stippling brush from e.l.f. I did put it on the back of my hand so that I can get the product to warm up and it can go on my face smoother since it is a thicker foundation. And as always, I'm going to take my Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder in Dark and I'm going to lock in that foundation. So I'm just going to apply this all over my face with my Sonia Kashuk brush and I'm just going to blend it out. So now I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn, and I'm not going to highlight as far down as I usually would because I want my cheekbones to appear to sit a little higher on my face today. So we're going to kind of keep it close to the eye, and then we're going to take it down the sides of our nose to get that nose snatched. So now we're taking Coral from my ABH kit and we're just putting that right up under and then going in with chocolate to contour our face. And you guys can see that I'm putting my contour really close to my highlight today so that we don't have any harsh lines, and on top of that we're trying to get those cheekbones like Jada Pinkett Smith. So I'm going to take some concealer and put it on my forehead, the top of my lip, and my chin as normal. And now it's time for my favorite part, to blend all of this everywhere across my face and just being conscious to keep my lines where I place them and just giving myself a seamless finish with this beauty sponge I purchased from Ulta. So now we're going to take chocolate and we're going to contour our forehead now that our highlight is blended out some, and we're going to try to keep it in a half a circle shape, and then we're just going to blend some more until we get everything looking flawless. So now, taking my favorite drugstore setting powder, Airspun translucent, I'm going to set all of my highlighted areas on my face. And today I am going to bake a bit because when I recorded, I was going out this night, so it was very important for my makeup to stay on all day. So while we're baking our face, I'm going to apply some liquid liner, and this is Liquid Genius by RK by Kiss. I only use this liner, it's one of my favorites, but I am using a different applicator. So we're just gonna make a really nice sleek wing. It's not gonna be too dramatic because I want the colors on my eye to show. And now that we have baked enough, I'm just going to dust this all away using the same fluffy brush that I was using to apply my deluxe finishing powder. And now I'm using RK by Kiss Set and Forget and Earth, and I'm just going over my highlighted areas with very, very little powder just to restore some color to my face, and I'm going to blend all that out as well. And now I'm going to go back in with some more of that Rose by MAC and just making sure that it is visible and very shimmery. And then wherever I messed up on my liner, I'm just going to go back in and correct anything that I don't like, and it looks great. Now we're going to take Black Radiance True Complexion Soft Focus Powder in the color Milk Chocolate Finish, and we're just going to add this all over my face. I am not going to contour with two different pigmented powders today, so I'm just going to take this one to give myself that warm glow that I need. Now taking the darkest shade out of my e.l.f. blush quad in dark, I'm just going to tap this all over the places where I contour just to give myself a little bit more warmth. And then I'm going to take my Bella Pro blend and buff brush and I'm going to blend that out all over my face. Taking the next lightest shade, I'm going to add it to my cheeks to give myself that rosy effect, and I'm just going to pack that on and then blend it out as such. So now we're taking Crown of My Canopy by Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter, and we're going to add that on the tops of my cheeks and on my lips, and then I'm going to add some more lip plumper. And I'm going to blend that highlighter out as well, and then I'm going to wipe off that lip plumper. It did give me some volume, and then I'm going to take NYX and Cola, and I'm going to overline my lips slightly just to give it a more pouty effect, and I'm going to fill it in closer to the center. And I'm taking LA Colors Babycakes in the High Shine Lip Gloss, and I'm adding that on top. So now I'm taking this dark purple color that we used in the beginning, and I'm just adding it to my lower lash line, and I have popped on some lashes. And then I'm going to add some more shadow to the other eye. And now taking Might Be in my ColourPop highlighter, I'm going to add that to my tear duct. And when I am done, that is it, and that is all. Thank you guys for watching so much. Like, comment, and subscribe.